baseball fans, and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a foul ball. Albies starting up the middle at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Kicks and deals. And another ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there and just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, unfair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Very difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that hit.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Pitching in our game today, Max Fried. Singy, he can pick up his 20th win of the season in this one.
As simple as it sounds, it's not that simple, but he's got to just look at it as another start. Go out there, throw whatever the catcher puts down, and just go to work.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, John Birdie. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And now the lefty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Ahoy!
Here's your 1. Foul ball there.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. He's in there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a good eye there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that's in there at the knees. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone. And then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 on, 1 out. Brian De La Cruz getting ready to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hitting better than .350 this month.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Home team down a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground to first. Sneaks through. Base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Now the third baseman, Nick Gordon.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. And that's 2. And the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one missed. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. The pitch. To the right side, and that one handled. Steps on first for the out. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Orlando Arcia. Foul ball. On the ground to third. Gordon with the toss to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Christian Bethancourt. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Just missed. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Throw on to Olsen, and a quick out number 1.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. The line to kick the pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball,
Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting it, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher's spot next.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Braxton Garrett. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the pitcher, Max Fried.
Max Fried.
Garrett back to work. That
1-0.
misses. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offered in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And another ball.
2-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one is back. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garcia hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. Struck out swinging his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And Olson is set down, and that's the 3rd out. Braves get one on the big fly, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, John Birdie. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Reached on an infield single his first time. And fouled off.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Step off, throw to first. Birdie back, and they picked him off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock, you're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And they take care of Anderson for the out.
The center fielder, number 2,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. The Fish down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. kicks and fires. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Start of the fourth, and here is Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
The lefty fires. Duvall, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
2-2.
And another ball. And that one in the air center field. Chisholm should have this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Now snap throw to first. Harris back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-1.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Up and in, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 4-1.
You see how high my degrees be. You see them jock trying to beat me. It's only one man believe.
Bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So man aboard, Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Christian Bethencourt, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center field. Harris sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia flied to right his first time. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Harris makes the play.
The catcher, number 4.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. That misses, and that's ball 1. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Trevor Rogers up and loosening in the pen. Gordon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, there's a ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The pitch. Smash to the left side. Over to Albies. What a play. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr. Garrett back to work.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, it's safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Out there to center. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. Oh, and he
Get
hit him.
ball. Take first.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Man at first with one gone. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. That one catches the corner for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And down on strikes. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Luis Arias.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Drew. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And he deals. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1. And misses inside. That one pulled foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
Left-hand batter waits. The other way. Riley. One up, one down.
Out.
Now batting, the second baseman, John.
Back to the top of the Miami order. John Birdie at the plate. And that one clips the corner. The next offering misses. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And now the lefty. Right through there for a strike. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So digging in, Tim Anderson. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. On the ground. Riley fires the first. Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
80th appearance of the season for him, and that's a pretty remarkable number when you think about a 162-game schedule. He's been super reliable and durable for this ball club.
And now, Adam Duvall. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Sean Murphy.
That's
Ball
a ball.
1 there. On the ground to third, might be 2. Jumps, throws. Awesome play there. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
The pitcher, number 54, Max.
So now here's the pitcher, Max Fried. Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Marcell Ozuna.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, They must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one fouled off. Harris, the lead runner at second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck already. 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
And a pitch. And they're
That's
all
the ball.
loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Going to count 1 and 2. All loaded up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reynaldo Lopez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The center fielder, Jr.
And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. Close, but called a ball.
1-1.
1-1. And the right-hander deals. Falling behind 2-1. One down, base is empty. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for Miami, Nick Gordon.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Off the mark there. Ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Lopez gets the swing and the miss, and 2 away now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. Pickoff move to first. De La Cruz dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. One left for Miami, still down by a count of 4-2.
When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you worried now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me, go shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now it's the switch inning second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Oscar Brazoban getting ready to go. Nardi also throwing. Close, but call the ball. And 1-1. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And another ball. Caught him looking for the K. Here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Bo.
Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now the Braves go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for Miami, Avisail Garcia. Lopez in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch, and that one fouled off. The pitch. Garcia tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That just misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground, out to short. Arcia on the run, throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One down, base is empty. Out to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher,
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Jesus Sanchez looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. To the right side. Albies over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Oscar Brazoban.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Now
Ball,
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And he dodges that fastball. Just missed the inside corner. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for the fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Full extension makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch, not close. Righty delivers. That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, John Birdie.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base.
Joe Jimenez on the pitch here.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pit.
And he deals. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there at the knees. That's strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe.
Comes through with the RBI. We'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian De La Cruz. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Late on that fastball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Jimenez throws over, and he dives back in safely. So the tying run at second.
Ball. 1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. With the tying run at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Right back to him on the mound. Now 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Third baseman,
And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon, 1 for 3. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one missed. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 31. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. swinging in the pitch. That's
Ball
off the mark, and that
one
is
ball,
ball
no
one.
strike. Ball
And there's
two.
the ball.
Ball
Just
three.
off the inside edge, so definitely a
3-0.
little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to
Ball
this
four.
mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Jared Kellner, a runner at first for him, nobody out.
One 0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That
That's the
misses,
ball.
and now 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that's downed away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better
Take your
not
base.
miss it.
Ball
Yeah,
four.
there's ball 4.
The right fielder.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And ball 1. The 1-0. Foul ball there.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Wouldn't chase that time. Arcia at second. Kelman at first with no outs. And it's
That's a
ball
ball.
4. He
Take the
missed
base.
down low.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle
one.
and get through this,
One
he can earn
ball,
some
one
points.
strike.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. One runs in, bangs off the wall, around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases, and they're up by 4.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over. But
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Andrew Nardi.
and as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He
That's a
swings
strike.
and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that
1-1.
backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. The punch out there. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Bird gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're
1-0.
not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Miami's bullpen with some action. Edward Cabrera getting loose out there. And the 1-0. That's
Ball.
down and in. A slider missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Late on that fastball.
Well, they came right at him right there,
2
challenged
balls,
him with the
1
2-0
strike.
fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. Rule that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Duvall at the plate and takes high there.
No strike.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Ooh,
2
Baya.
strikes.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Missed with a
2-2.
changeup. And the count's even at 2. And
Full
another
count.
ball. Michael Harris waits on deck. Here comes a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Grant Holmes.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And at the plate for Miami, Christian Bethancourt.
The first baseman, Christian Bethancourt.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Albies over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And Garcia gets a piece. Fastball for a strike. The Marlins down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. This to third. Whips it across. Garcia gone on the play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
This could end it. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got it. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.